sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique.
We're saving up together, York and I, to buy a hovercraft so we can get the hell out of here, to go back to our planet.
There's a devil nature and there's a godly nature. Black people can be devil as well, which makes them the worst kind of devil, because anything other than its original state is the worst kind of its being.
Speaking of Destiny, I heard you converted to Islam?
I've been Islam.
Okay.
I've been Islam since I was 12, 13 years old, because I was introduced to the 5% Nation of Islam when I was 12 or 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? And it's been that ever since. So
for the people that don't know, what is the 5%?
The 5% Nation of Islam is it's a division of the Nation of Islam that was created by the father Clarence 13X, who used to be a Muslim. He used to be a part of the Nation of Islam. Muslim. He was one of the head generals of the Fruit of Islam, which is the Muslim security at the time. And this is back in like the 1930s and the 1933, 1935, 1934 time frame. And the father, Clarence 13X, you know, he was a brother that felt like it was important that the urban community was being communicated to as far as, you know, the science behind everything in life in the way that was prioritized just as much as it was for Muslims that, you know, were born into being Muslim or that had converted into the Nation of Islam. Now, the father, Clarence 13X, he felt like, you know, a lot of these kids in the urban community, they ain't had a discipline or the mindset or the conditioning to want to convert. You know what I'm saying? So that still didn't mean that they didn't deserve the science. That still didn't mean that they didn't deserve the truth. That still didn't mean that they didn't deserve the information that could help empower them. So what he did was he went in the hood and he would see these kids on the corner, gambling, rolling dice, selling drugs or whatever they was doing. And he went to them and partook. He felt it was necessary to sacrifice himself in a way where even if he had to partake in the activities that was improper, to clean them up. If they smoked, he smoked with them. If they rolled dice, he rolled dice with them, to make them feel comfortable enough to embrace him in their circle and be willing to listen to the information. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he did. And you know, he created the 5% Nation of Islam, which is broken down, and the 5% is the rich poor, is the poor righteous teachers of the planet, and 85% is the mystery God believers and the slaves to the mental death and power, and the ones easily led in the wrong direction and hard to be led in the right, and the 10% is the rich bloodsuckers of the poor. So those are like the ones that pretty much run things in government. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's where, too, a lot of people are saying that 5%ers think that all white people are the devil.
Nah.
That's not what it is.
Nah. What it is the natures. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's natures. There's a devil nature and there's a godly nature. Black people can be devil as well, which makes them the worst kind of devil, because anything other than its original state is the worst kind of its being. You know what I'm saying? If it's within your nature to be devil and you acting out accordingly, then that's okay, because that's what you're supposed to be. But if it's within your nature to be godly and you acting devil, you're the worst kind of devil, because now you can be held accountable because you understand what your nature is. And anything that, you know, one is aware of and you do and choose to do other than what you know you should be doing, you know, you should definitely be held accountable fully.
Even though it's kinda ill, nigga, follow the flow. Nigga, let the way we shine, try to ball the glow. Watch from the sideline while I swallow the dough. I'ma do it to you like I never did it before. Not let me give it to you. Flip mode squad, baby. Now what the fuck y'all niggas really know about the God, baby?
Hi, my name is Erykah Badu, also known as Medulla Oblongata, also known as Cerebellum, also known as Analog Girl in the digital world, so known as Slow Down Loretta Brown, or Annie, the alchemist, the alchemist. I'm fresher than the average bear, you know.
I don't like to do 99-cent songs. You know, I like to do a compilation or an album. And in the album, listening to it sonically, there's artwork that goes with it. It looks a certain way, it feels a certain way. in the tradition of albums, when I was a child, that's all we had. We didn't have video. The album cover would be the whole thing. And the experience was all inside of that one photo, even if it was a solo photo. This one, I didn't think about it. I just felt it. And that's why I call it Return of the Ankh. It's how Bobbyism was born. I had my whole life to write Bobbyism. There was no lifeline, deadline. I had my forever. And I felt like that with this one. I just said what I felt and didn't think about what people would expect or what I expected of myself.
With the same belief and feel, we could do anything as people. And to me, what the Fourth World War is the people, all of the people together battle against what's not right. Not just divided, but all of us together. After all, we're all the same thing. We're all, under the same kind of power. But we're more powerful than we think. So that's why I called it that. The DJ is the God that keeps the world spinning, keeps the hip-hop world going, because it's through the music that we live, that we communicate, that we vibrate toward each other. Because hip-hop is actually the people. And the DJ is the guide almost.
So many things I still don't know. So many times, but you hold on. Yes, I was born to make mistakes, hold on. But I ain't scared to take the weight. So when I stumble off the path, I know my heart will guide me back. Hey, yeah.
She dated Jolly Green Giants that flew on jets and A-list
Having knowledge of self, there's a difference between being lost in film, blind, being able to see, being deaf, and being able to hear. Coming into the nation of the gods and the earths, this is something that, that enabled me to see, enabled me to hear, enabled me to observe and look at things with great observation. Look into it, question a lot of things, and growing up as an MC, this only helped me be stronger lyrically, because it was all about learning certain things when we were younger, or learning certain lessons and knowing it word for word, and being able to add on and to other things and apply it. This is what basically acquiring knowledge is about. So, of course, if you're out there striving to get a lot of information, regardless of where you get it from, whether you God body, whether you're a Christian, or whether you're a Muslim, if you're gathering information and you're an artist that's involved in something, that's really going to reflect your work. If you take someone like Rakim, God body, part of the nation of the gods and the earths, he's looked at as many as like one of the greatest, or the greatest ever to touch the mic. But a lot of that, his lyrical ability, it had mathematics all in it. It was really sparked from that. So it plays a big part in hip hop. Having knowledge of self. It made me what I am today. It brought me to where I'm at today, as far as knowledge of self.
Let's drink wine from the purest grapevine and vine. I'm a motherfucking mind, metal shine, light blind, cut the mic line, catch juice from the lamp pole. 15, 20-inch whippers, blow the manhole, make the street crack, massive feedback.
What you know about the pyroclastic flow, nigga? Those shit still exist, dinosaurs, man. What you know about water, nigga? What you know about the power of water? We got tsunamis, all kind of hurricanes, all kind of crazy shit, man. Let's rap about what's real, man. You want to fucking watch dinosaurs, look at Flintstones. The Flintstones, they're the modern Stone Age family.
I've been placed in the wilderness North America. You know, amongst the beasts, and I gotta survive. I don't cross no fences to do it, but I'm in the belly of the beast.
Introduced me and a lot of other people who are fans of hip hop to the Nation of Gods and Nerds, 5%ers. Why is it so important to infuse the spirituality into rhymes and music?
I don't know, man. It was just one of them things that I don't know. You know how sometimes you go through the hood and somebody tell you some good shit that just popped off, and nobody in the hood know about it. And, you feel like you the dude with the giant diamond, like, yo, look what I just found, or yo, guess what I just heard. Well, that's how I felt when I started studying. It was like, yo, I couldn't wait to tell somebody, you know what I mean? And to this day, it's like, I read through a book or something, and when I come up with that jewel, now it's like, damn, I'm gonna tell them this shit. You know what I mean? Because it's like, before it was, I don't want to say simple things, you know what I mean? But before it was more like, I guess like this things that I felt that we should know, some of the things. But now it's deeper than that, you know what I mean? A lot of it's over our heads, so it's hard to try to know what I have to hold on to and know what I should pass on at this point, you know what I mean? So, it's still gonna be the same thing. Whenever I come up with a jewel or find something, I tell somebody, if it's my girl, my kids, my A of life, or, a stranger on the street that may bring up, culture or something about religion or anything, you know what I mean? I can't wait to throw them darts, man. So,
The rhymes is hypnotic. Every rhyme is hypnotic. Now bust some mental, physical fitness. Here's description.
The first thing that came to me was just this mantra, this thing I was repeating over and over like a Hesse, and it was Alhamdulillah, Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, Dios, Ma'at, Jah, Rastafari, fire, dance, sex, music, hip hop. It's bigger than religion, hip hop. It's bigger than my nigga, hip hop. It don't get no bigger than my nigga, you know what I'm saying? It's bigger than the government. This one is for Dilla. This one is the healer, hip hop. And so, I thought that was kind of important for me to say.